Okay, so I did my eyebrows off camera. I used the, where is it? I used the Morphe brow cream in chocolate mousse. The brow cream. And then I used my LA Girls Pro Concealer to like clean up my eyebrows. And then I took, where'd it go? Oh, and then I took my Essence Make Me Brow eyebrow gel mascara with filling fibers, and I just filled in like towards the ends. I'm going to start with two moisturizers. Well, no, actually three moisturizers and a primer. Then I just, okay. Anyways, so the first one is the Pond's Clarent B3 Dark Spot Correcting Cream. I use, focus. I use this one. It's dirty. I know. I'm sorry. But I use this. And then I use the Pond's Crema S 24-hour moisturizer. Is this one. That's dirty too. I should have cleaned these before. But it doesn't matter. And then I use this. The Equate Instant Therapy Lotion. Because I have dry skin. Especially around my forehead and nose area. And yeah, that's all I use for moisturizers. So I'm just gonna put that on really quickly. And it has like this consistency right here, like a thick, it's not thick, but it's like that consistency. The Pink Ponds one. And the blue one has more like a thicker consistency. I put too much. Why did I do that? Anyways, and then the blue one has more like a thicker, like that, and I just put that here and here. Well, I'll put it everywhere besides my brows. And then I just
The same. Tatted on my ass cause I really like the pain. He nutted on my butt, I said I'm glad that
okay, so after I get done moisturizing everything, look how shiny my skin is. I love it. So, okay, so after that, I usually go in with like my setting spray. The Urban Decay All Night is dirty. Some of these products I'm going to show y'all are going to be dirty, but I really don't care. But it's the All Nighter Urban Decay, and I usually spray that and kind of like help set in the moisturizer in a little bit. And then I will go in. I put concealer first, then foundation. I don't know why, but I started to do that recently. And the two concealers I've been using are the NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop Contour Concealer in Cappuccino and as my highlight. And then I use the NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop Contour Concealer in Deep as like my contour shade. And then, and yeah, that's all I use really. The LA Girls Concealer, I just use that for my eyebrows. But yeah, and then it has like this wand, this thing right here, this wand like shape, so it's kind of easier for me to like just go in and sculpt my face. So I will go in with the light shade, my highlight shade first in Cappuccino and the Can't Stop Won't Stop, and then I'll just go, and let me see if I can do this way. I'll just go like this on the side of my nose because I want my nose to be smaller than what it looks like. Then I put like a dot here. Then I put like a low line here. Giving very Instagram. And then I go under like that and kind of go on the side of my nose a little bit. You see how it makes that smaller? And then I just take it all the way out. I'm gonna put a little bit more. I'm running out of this concealer and I hate that because this is really good. I didn't think I would like NYX products, but I actually do.
I'm doing it big. Body language like speaking Spanglish. I'll educate you how to do this shit. Temporary, that's never rary. I'm necessary, yeah, I am that bitch. You can't get this thickness out of your mind. He say he like that laffy taffy. He so goofy, call me daddy. He go stupid, he go daffy. Introduce me through his pappy. He can never live without me. I'm so real, I never capping. If he got it like that, I can take it there. Cause my
voice so big, voice so big, voice so big, word, Lord, have mercy, word, nice, Lord, have mercy,
Shape, and then I might do the sides right here and right here. like that. If I want like more like a brighter under eye, I'll just go in, it's my makeup story, but anyways, I'll go in my Maybelline Fit Me in 50. This is too light for me because I wanted to try Maybelline's concealer, but I just never took the time. I just grabbed the concealer shade and I just said, okay, that seems cool. So I'm just gonna take a look, like a dot, like that much, and just go like right there, because it is kind of full coverage, and I might do some on my chin too, just like that, and here, and maybe here, and a little bit there, and that's it. That's how I really place it. And then I take my e.l.f. face sponge, my e.l.f. face sponge right there, and I'll just blend that out. And I usually spray the my sponge with setting spray to kind of make it easier to blend out. So I'm just gonna blend this out. Okay, so after you blended everything out, my contacts cannot sit still. But anyways, after you blend this out, you're gonna take the e.l.f. focus please, the e.l.f. putty bronzer in Sunkissed, and I'm just gonna take that as like a bronzer. It's like a cream bronzer. I've been using a lot more like cream products instead of like just powder products. I feel like cream products makes the makeup look more natural, and you use less when you do that. And I like this bronzer because when I first tried it, I thought it was sheer, like it was like very sheer, but then throughout the day you started to notice it throughout the makeup or whatever, and I noticed it looks better than the powder. But even though I still use powders, I still prefer creams though. So what I do is take the bronzer and I go on the sides like that and kind of curve in a little bit, and then I go across the top, and then I do the same thing on this side, like that. And then sometimes I would take it on like the bridge part of my nose, just like a little bit, not like a lot, because a little bit goes a long way with this. It may not seem like it at first, but it really does. And I just go down the middle again, and down up here a little bit, because I want that button nose. I don't want my nose to be like huge. And then you just blend it out like normal. Then I'm gonna take that same e.l.f. sponge and kind of blend it out a little bit more.
I don't know why I got these dudes acting zesty, but I only want a bad boy, it's my bestie. I like a bad boy. You know I like a bad boy. I like a bad boy. You can't stop me. I love bad boys. I like a bad boy. You know I like a bad boy. I like a bad boy. You can't stop me. I love bad boys for life. Sneaky and Jesse, he let me impress him, but he didn't knock a motherfucker out just to impress me.
1 take 3 marker.
Okay, so after that, I will go in again with my NYX Can't Stop, Won't Stop Concealer in Cappuccino, and then I'll just take whatever's on the sponge or fluid, I don't know, and then I'll just go where like the contour and bronzer was, and I'll just go and draw like a little line.
Let's go! I just won.
Like that.
Let's get back to work, man. I
And
quit.
then
Where are
do
you
the same
going?
thing.
Tell me how you want it. 3, 2, 1, and I'm on it. Feel good, don't it? Hood bitch, fuck you in a bunny.
They're
Bust it on
uneven,
the pole
but
like honest.
you get the idea.
Pussy juicy, mini made, but can't do it 1 minute, man. Not a side or a main. I'm the only bitch he entertain. Spending his mind in the bank. I like what I see. A boss like you need a boss like me. Daddy from the street, so he move low key. Tryna rock that mic like karaoke. On the count of 3, bad bitch you get money.
So yeah, I do like that on both sides. They're uneven. I don't care. You get the idea. And then I just go and take and blend that out. So yeah, you blend that out, and then we're about to powder. So with powder, I use the Revolution Banana Deep translucent powder, or baking powder. That's what they call it, baking powder, but I use it as translucent. I think baking and translucent, same thing. But I put it inside another loose setting powder that I'm done using. So I kind of put this powder in here because when you use this powder, it has like this little cap thing in the front, and it's kind of hard for like to get powder out and not spilling everywhere. So I just put it inside this container, and then I would take the Revolution powder. It's like this yellowy powder, and then I'm gonna take my L sponge. I always use different sponges for everything. So I have a sponge for foundation, I have a sponge for powder, and I have a sponge just for cream products. I noticed that if I do that, my makeup looks better and not so like caked on. And yeah, and so what I do is take a damp beauty sponge and I'll dip it in the powder like that. It got on my hand. But anyways, I take the powder right here, blow some off, and then I will go and powder my face or set my face. I only set the inner portions. The outer portions, I usually take a different powder or whatever's left on the sponge. And then I'll just go on the sides of my nose like that. And then I'll take the rest and I'll go underneath my eye, and I'll bring like the corner up. And I do the same thing for the other side.
Refinance.
Okay, so once you bake the powder, well not bake, we're not baking, but once you have placed the powder and kind of like set the areas that you need to set, I'm just gonna take that same powder and go on the side.
I hate that you ain't your best friend.
Like that.
I hate that you ain't your best friend.
And you see that just like deepens the bronzer and contour on the sides.
Putting so much work just to make it work.
Some around my mouth area because it tends to like be sweaty because of the mask and stuff. But yeah, that's all I do. And then I would take like a big, well no, I would take like a small fluffy brush on it, and then I will go in with my Black Radiance what's this? Pressed powder. This is a pressed powder. I'll take my Black Radiance pressed powder in the shade Warm Hazelnut, and then I'll take it on the AOA Studios F13 brush, and then I'll basically go and like wipe that powder off.
Man that he came up to me and talked to me tough. This ain't Monopoly.
And I do the same thing for the inner portions of my eyes too. Not my eyes, but the inner portions of my face.
The whole damn time it's you that I was feeling. Seems like things are better when forbidden, and that's why I hate that. I hate that you ain't your best friend.
Okay, after that, I'm going to take my Maybelline Dream Urban Cover foundation. It has sunscreen and SPF 50 in it, and it's in the shade Truffle, and it's 362. And then I'm just going to take like a drop of like maybe that much, or maybe a little more. Yeah, that much. Then I'm taking on my Ulta Beauty's face sponge or powder. I use it as a face sponge, but they said on the boxes for powder, but I'm just going to use that, and I'm going to take the back of that and kind of go on the areas where I think I need a little bit more coverage on. Even though it's like a skin tint, it still has some type of coverage to it, so I'm just gonna go in the areas where I feel like I need more coverage.
I don't hang with jealous bitches, that's a weak disease. Hold on, run up. If you're broken in my business, then just shut up. I invested in my body, bitch, I'm done up. I look good, I like to fuck, I'm when the sun up. I put on my jewelry just to go to the bodega, and I keep it with me just so that I'm feeling safer. Fendi on my body, but my feet is in Bottega. Bitch, I'm getting money.
Okay, so once you do that, I'm going to take the okay, then we're going to take that Black Radiance pressed powder and warm hazelnut again, and I'm just take like the same brush, the AOA F13 brush, and kind of set that foundation just a little bit more, because I don't want it to move. And I tend to underpaint. I'm starting to like learn the process of like underpainting and like learn my face more and see like what different like products do with what, and like how it should form or like transform my face. And yeah, that's all I really do.
Some little Chinese bangs with the bun up. I got the crown low.
Okay, to kind of bring back some of that bronzer and contour from earlier, I'm just gonna take my Black Radiance True Complexion contour palette from dark to deep, and I'm just gonna take the sculpting one. I hit pan on it, that's how much I love it, but the sculpting one, and then I'm gonna take that on a AOA F14 brush. It's more like a angled brush, kind of get in the areas, and I'm just gonna do the areas of where I put that bronzer and my contour.
Just been the block, all these bitches wanna be ya. Probably cause my waist gone, money long near. Well, I ain't talking cars, long here, don't care. In a twin seater, you Tamara, what's Tia? Pissy pitsy.
And that's it, that's all I really do for like that part, and then we're gonna just move on to the eyes. Okay, so before we move on into the eyes, I'm just gonna do my Urban Decay All Nighter setting spray and kind of spray my face so it can set everything in place and doesn't look all powdery. You want to spray the whole bottle. Okay, so for the eyes, I kept it really simple, and I like simple eye looks on a day-to-day basis instead of doing full-on eyeshadow. So basically, I just took the pressed powder, the Revolution pressed powder, and I took like a little bit of that, and I took it on like that, and then I just went over my eye. So I'm just gonna do that, and then just blend it out with my finger because I don't want it to mess up anything else on this side. Sometimes I take both my fingers just to make the process like faster. And then I would take my e.l.f. liquid eyeliner, Precision liquid eyeliner. There's like this one, and it has like this tip on the end, which I love and hate, but it is very pigmented. And if you don't want to use that one, you can just use the Intense Ink Liner by e.l.f. is this one, and it has an actual like pointed tip at the end. But the only thing with this one, I don't like it because when I try to do like the wing part, it's kind of hard because it's so thick, like she's real thick. So, but this one is easy for me. It's kind of like an illustrator type thing. And this one doesn't have as much pigment as this one, so I prefer the liquid eyeliner, the one that's in a light blonde thin tube. But anyways, I do my eyeliner. I should bring y'all closer, but I guess that's close enough. But yeah, so what I do is I take this, go here, and kind of like see like where I should connect it. Then I go for my inner corner, and then that, like that. That's a terrible wing eyeliner, but you can always clean it up though. Yeah, like that. But I'm gonna clean that up, but you get the idea. And then I will go in with my Maybelline mascara. It's the Lash Sensational one. It's in just like this pink tube and very black. And I'll just go and do my top and bottom lashes. Okay, so for lashes, I'll be using the I Envy 3D collection. This is their bestseller lash in Chic 30, well no, 3D 16, and these are like really good. I really like these lashes because it just brings out my eyes, and I can kind of have like that fox eye effect when I do my eyeliner and lashes. And then the glue I'll be using is my the glue I'll be using will be my Duo Lash Glue. I had to cut this part because sometimes it gets clogged up at the top. So, yeah. Okay, so these are the lashes right here. My glue didn't dry down yet, but you get the idea and the point. And if you want, you can go back in with the liquid eyeliner. You can go over where you see some of that glue or the lash line, because I know some people don't like it when you can be able to see the lash line. So I usually do that sometimes, but most of the time I just... Okay, so my camera turned off, but anyways, I'm gonna take my eyeliner and go over my lash line. Okay, so like I was saying, I put the eyeliner over my lash line, so you won't be able to see the lash line. Anyways, and then I take my Juvia's Place Warrior 2 palette, and then I use the shade Jamada. This part is destroyed, it broke. But anyways, I use the shade Jamada, and I kind of like use that as like a blush, because that's the only like blush I found that's good with my skin tone. And with this, I only take it on the upper parts of my face, and I only do like a tip of my nose, and that's it. So like that, like that much, and then I do the same thing. Like that, and then I take on the tip of my nose. Like that, just like a little bit. I don't want too much because I used to put like a lot. And then that's it for the face part, and then I will go back in with my eyeliner, and then I'll just highlight that mole right there. I have like a mole right there, but and I have like two right there for some reason. Then I have one underneath my eye. I don't know why I have those right there in particular, but I just do. And sometimes I will highlight them. I got eyeliner all over my eyelid, but that's okay. And then for the lips, I will go in with, okay, so for the lip part, I don't use a brown lip liner. I don't know, they seem not to last as long, and plus I'm trying to get a certain lip color too. So to get that, I use my e.l.f. Putty bronzer in Sunkissed, and I'll just take that on a E121 by AOA Studios. Then I'll just go around it a few times like that, and then I'll just outline the outer portions of my lip. And I let that dry down some, and then I will go in with my liquid lipstick, and I use the NYX Lingerie liquid lipstick in Teddy. It's like this color. Let me show you the color. It's like this like browny mauvey pink color. I don't know if you can see that, but it's like that color right there. So this is what this is, and I go in that over. And I take like a handful amount of it.
Why you do that? Tell her you wanna, but next week you do your own thing. Why you do that? I can't explain it, but you know it working for me. She texts me, I hate you, I hate you, I hate you, I hate you, but how the fuck can you hate me? When I ain't did shit, would be the real thing. She know I'm the real, let her never train. I never been a one.
Then I let this dry down. I know, it's a lot of drying, but I kind of want my liquid lipstick to last long because I wear a mask and stuff at work and stuff, so I want it to last all day as much as it can.
I got real shit to stress about, girl, I ain't worried about shit. Remember that I tried to build you, now I ain't worried about shit. I found me a new thing, I'm not.
Okay, so this is what the lip looks like. I look weird. I look like one of those early 90s lip thing. I don't like that, but then I go in with my Essence Stay Hydrated, not Stay Hydrated, Stay Matte 8-Hour Liquid Lipstick in Bite Me If You Can, number 9. And then I would take that and I will, it looks like this, and the color swatches like this. It's like this deep red. And I'll take this and I go on the inner part. And I will take this and I go on the inner part of my lip. And I take about that much. And I'll blot my lips together, and I'll take my finger, a clean finger.
Be the real thing. She know I'm the real, that'll never change. I won't be the one to try to explain why you catch them feels. I'ma sip on this drink, it's easing the pain. I got real shit to stress about, girl, I ain't.
And this how the lip color is, but I want it a little bit darker. So then I will go back in with that bronzer, and then I just go on the outer portions.
I'm not as lost as you think. Got plenty queens in my hometown.
So yeah, and this is the lip color. This is what I wanted to get because it looks like a neutral brown with like red undertones. And that's like a lip color I'm trying to find like already made from NYX or from whatever company. And yeah, and then I will go in with my Urban Decay All Nighter setting spray, and I'll spray my face one more time.
Shit that broke shit get old. Ain't gon' keep me run no whole shit, these hoes get too bold. I'm allergic to that no shit, my
Okay, and then after that, the final step is I'll go back in with this contour palette from Black Radiance, the True Complexion one, from dark to deep. And then I will use the tiniest bit of this highlight shade right here, and I'll take it on this like brush right here, and then I'll just dip it like once, like that, and then I'll just go on the outer portions. And I go on like the upper part. So where you see how that light hits there, I'm gonna go in that area. So that's how much I do. And on my nose, I do the same thing. I take like a small, like a very small detailing brush like that one, and it's the AOA Studios E118, and I take that same highlighter, like do like the dot, about that much of product. Then I will go on my nose and see where I want to place it. So I want to give that illusion like my nose is small in the front and kind of like skinny. So I'm gonna take it right here.
Safer. Fendi on my body, but my feet is in Bottega. Bitch, I'm getting money, give a fuck about a haters, motherfucker. It's a whole lot of money in this motherfucker. Ain't gon' keep me run no broke shit, that broke shit get old. Ain't gon' keep me run no whole shit, these hoes get too bold. I'm allergic to that no shit, my wrist game on cold. I might paint my coupe white just to match with my toes.
Hey yo, Bia, I just been to block.
Okay, so this is the finished look of the makeup, of my updated makeup routine. You can spray Urban Decay All Nighter setting spray or your favorite setting spray again to make sure everything's locked in place. But I usually just keep it simple and just do like a few times when I underpaint and when I after I powder, so everything's locked in, so I don't have to use it for the last step. But you can if you want to. And yeah, this is the makeup right here. I put on the same hoodie that's in my Instagram post, and I'm gonna show y'all what it looks like with the hood on. So I'm gonna cover, this is a headband wig by the way, so I'm gonna cover where the headband is, and then I'll just go, there's hair everywhere. This hair is long, but and it's tangled. Oh my gosh. Anyway, so this is what the makeup looks like with the hoodie on and everything. This is my makeup that I usually wear when I'm going to work, going to school. Well, no, not going to school because I wake up at like 7 in the morning and I don't have time to do this every morning for 7 a.m. But yeah, this is the look. It did get darker, but let me go up close so you can see. So yeah, you can kind of see a contour, bronzer, highlight. You do see like a gray cast around my mouth. It's just that I didn't color correct, and I've noticed when I color correct around my mouth area, it tends to like change the color of the foundation, so I'd rather not color correct. And yeah, so this is the makeup. Hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And yeah, see you guys later. Bye. Okay, thanks so much for watching my video. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. This was my updated makeup routine. I will have videos and pictures in studio light. Well, not studio light. I don't have a studio. I literally just have a ring light setting, and in my bathroom and outside. So I'll have those posted. And then the actual picture I posted with the makeup on is on my Instagram. Follow my Instagram if you want to. And all the products, shades, and links to them will be linked in the description box below. And yeah, thanks so much for watching. Bye.
Baby, we tried to fight it. We all been there some days. Thought I needed something else and acted like I was okay. We just had the